Hi everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to do January's Q&A. Thank you to everyone who dropped me a question on my Insta stories. Now, if you want to ask a question for every month, follow me on my Instagram. My Instagram handle is somewhere up here. And yeah, I'll always post the story sometime in the middle of the month for you to ask questions. So I do have about 20 odd questions, and I also don't have my makeup on. So we are going to put a get ready with me and, well, not really get ready with me, just putting my makeup on as well while I do my makeup, because I am so time poor. I've only got an hour to film. So let's get started. First, from Klong Klong, are you letting go of your other bags now that you have got the medium classic flap? So if you don't know, I have just revealed my classic flap from Chanel. It's not the medium, it is the small size. And yes, I have to let go of some bags because, as you know, I don't have unlimited funds, and all this while I've always been talking about, you know, buying and letting go. So I probably will do a what I'm going to sell in, I haven't thought about it, but maybe in a couple of months, I will share the items that I have let go from my collection. I have downsized my collection just a little bit. We are still very high, nearly 20 bags, but you know, it was much more than that. So yeah, I will be letting some bags go. You can follow me on my Instagram. I have like a closet that I usually post there. Not all, but I also have my vlog sale video, which I still have a couple of bags that I want to sell. And I also have some jewelry pieces. So I am letting go, and I will share in the coming months. Next, from Lynn TPL, is it possible that the authentication number for a classic Chanel, I'm assuming it's a bag, is the same on an SLG? I don't think it's possible. It should be a unique authentication number. If anyone knows, please comment down below. Have you ever experienced where the SLG authentication number is the same as a classic Chanel authentication number? I don't think so. If you do come across that, there could be a possibility of maybe an error at the Chanel store, or if you bought it from a maybe reseller. It's better to check first. My personal opinion, and I'm not familiar with this, my personal opinion is that should not be the same. It should be a unique identification number. Next, from Where Did My Sanity Go? Favorite fragrance of the moment. Oh my gosh, I really like this. Hang on, let me just grab it. So I got a little sample of this number 1D Chanel. This is the, it's actually not a fragrance per se. It's a fragrance mist from Chanel's latest Camellia collection, the red one. I really like this. So let me just spray it down. And I rarely use like these kind of like perfume samples to its finish. And look at this, I've only got a little bit more left. I am so tempted to buy one for myself. So I think this is my favorite fragrance. It is so lightly floral and it's so pleasant. It's not offensive at all. It smells like their makeup, but more fresh and really light. So yeah, favorite fragrance at the moment. Almost done. Need the real bottle. Next question from Jessica Lim, Mrs. Ngu Yen. Did you feel relieved after getting your Chanel classic flap? As in, you've finally done it. Yeah, I do kind of feel really relieved. It's been on my mind, you know, for at least 2 years. Yeah, at least 2 years I've been thinking about it. And I have spoken and said that if the right color comes along, I would just get it. But you know, black is always a good choice. It's a popular color, and I do like black bags. I have no qualms about buying multiple black bags. So when that, you know, I was thinking, you know, to get those kind of like gray colors, or my favorite beige clair. It's so elusive. Black is more common, and therefore it's a higher chance to get, and I do want it. So I am very relieved that I got it. My wallet is not relieved because yeah, that was painful. Okay, that was like go boom, so much money. But at the same time, for me, it was really now or never. I just told myself, you know, I've been thinking about it, I've been talking about it long enough that I think I should just do it. You know, there are some things where you talk about so long, you want it, up to a point where when you get it, you just don't feel that joy anymore. There are some things that happen to me once in a while like that. But this one is surprisingly, when I got it and I held it in my hands and I've used it a few times, wow, I really like it. So I am really, really relieved and glad that I bit the bullet and bought that bag. Next from Chris _ Tan triple, was that triple one? That's 1111. Do you revisit your old videos and consider to refilm the same topic again as time has changed? You know, that's a really, really good suggestion. I haven't. I have been on YouTube for this is my 7th year, and I have made over 600 videos. I mean, quite a few of them are vlogs as well, but you know, we're in the hundreds, so I haven't actually gone back to my old videos to watch, to refilm. But if any of you have suggestions, like if you see some of my old videos and you want me to redo it, let me know. I have changed my collection quite a bit. My bags, yeah, I do have some of the older bags. Do I have all of them? Yeah, I still have some. Not all of them. I have changed my taste, and I think it's quite normal for all of us to change our collection, especially if you're a luxe lover, okay? I think it's quite normal. So if the bag is still around, or the SLG is around, or whatever is still around, I would gladly do a review video again, or just kind of like same topic, do it again. Or maybe if it's I don't have it anymore, we could always do a why I sold it, and we can repeat that as well. So yeah, let me know. I would love to do it. It's just that I have 600 videos. I have not gone back. Next from Wacky Melons. Can you share how buying secondhand Chanel is like in Singapore and where to check it for authentication? Okay, so I usually use reputable resellers such as Love Luxury. I bought things from them. They are very large in Singapore, and also they are I would say very reputable. They do use entropy authentication. There is also shops like Lex Lexicon. There is Yes Authentic Resellers. They are on IG, but they also have physical stores. Yes Authentication. Yes Your Authentic Reseller has his store at Far East Plaza. I'm not sure if it's still there because I haven't shopped with them for a while, but I believe that is their original location. Should be there. You can always contact them on IG. Now, in terms of where to check for authenticity, I don't actually know. So, which is why I actually prefer to use resellers that I would say are more reputable. They have a physical store. Maybe they have their own authentication and they do have guarantee for it. For Hermes, I do know if it was an Hermes question, but you're asking for Chanel, and I honestly do not know in Singapore who is a reputable or where is a reputable place to do authentication. If any of you know, if you're in Singapore, please comment down below to help us out. I would also love to know. For Hermes, I do use Baba Baby because she has been in the Hermes world. She loves Hermes herself, and she's been doing it for years and years and years, and she does it online. So with Hermes, I know, but unfortunately for Chanel, I'm not sure. Next from Charred Brussels Sprouts. That is so cute. Can you advise on colors that have good resale value for classic flaps other than black, neutral, or beige? Alright, so this is a personal opinion. I feel that colors that would resell better are those that would match most people. So pinks do resell really well. A lot of people love pink. Yellows do resell very well as well. I think the colors that are still on the lighter pastel shades, they do resell very well. I'm not sure if you consider white as a neutral, so I'm just gonna say it. White also resells really well. Maybe some shade of green, maybe the lime greens, kind of on the pastel range, greens, even the really light blues. And then all those iridescents, like they will fly off the shelves. Any of those mermaid colors, they will sell really well. Mock_IE. What are some luxury brand fine jewelry earrings that are suitable for everyday wear? Oh, Hermes, I know. So sick of you me saying that, right? But Hermes, these earrings, these are the... Man, I forgot these names. You know the one that looks like a piggy's nose? This one, I have worn it for 2 months straight. I haven't taken them out. I just love these earrings. So this is one. Chanel. Okay, Chanel's Coco Crush earring is also freaking good. They look so good. So I like those. My JUC here is also really nice. I feel like any kind of fine jewelry earrings that are solid gold that you don't have to worry about maybe kind of like semi-precious stones, they would be for everyday wear. I personally prefer studs and maybe a little bit of a small hoop. Yeah, perfect for everyday wear. You don't really have to take them out. You know, they're really low maintenance. But the moment you have them a little bit larger, dangling, then depends on your lifestyle if those are suitable for every day. Lau K80, most versatile. Durable handbag that is also a favorite and a favorite jewelry piece. I have to bring this as a favorite. It is really very versatile. It is freaking durable. This is the YSL camera case bag that wow, it was a lucky year last year for me for this. I won on Isabel's 100K, which is mind-blowing for the both of us. So it is definitely a huge favorite. And every time I look at it, I'm like, I cannot believe I won a handbag. So this is one, and it's really, really versatile. It has a back pocket. It is caviar, it's caviar leather. I want to say caviar skin. It's caviar leather. It is obviously scratch resistant. You know, I'm sure on caviar you still see scratch. You can still scratch the bag, but because it's grained, you won't see it as much as a smooth leather. It is versatile because it can be a evening bag. It can be really casual. It can be evening because this chain is so sparkly. It's so beautiful. And I really, really love this. So I would say this is one very durable, very versatile, and a big favorite of mine. The other favorite, so you're asking for a jewelry piece. So my favorite jewelry piece, well, I have so many. I don't actually even know where to start. I'm looking at my little jewelry case, and even though I'm not wearing it right now, my favorite jewelry piece is my JUC. I love this so much. Every time I wear it, I just feel so bougie, and it's so edgy. The only thing is it's quite heavy. So I'm not wearing it now because lately I have been doing more physical activities, you know, with my hands. So it just knocked my hand a little bit. So I haven't been wearing it. In fact, I've been wearing my love bracelet most of the time. And it also is a big favorite. So between these two, I would say at par. I do feel like I get a lot of cost per wear from my love bracelet just because I don't take it off as often as this. But yeah, this is just that edgy bracelet. I know it's really popular and maybe oversaturated on YouTube and also on Instagram and wherever, but in everyday life, who cares what goes on social media, right? If you love it, you love it. Next question is from Saba.3.3. What is your favorite fashion category? Handbag, makeup, clothing, or jewelry? Wow, that's tough. I've always loved handbags. It is my favorite category, followed with makeup, and then followed with jewelry, and then clothing. But I'm wondering right now whether it has shifted a little bit. I think with the whole pandemic and all, handbags is still top. Like, I get so much joy looking at my handbags. And then when I go out, I don't stare at people's jewelry. I actually stare at people's handbags. I'm like, ooh. I mean, obviously they're much bigger than jewelry to actually spot. So it's the first thing that my eyes just gravitate to. It's like, ooh, Fendi there, Chanel there. I'm constantly looking at people's handbags. It's like I'm just so interested to see handbags. I get so much joy from that. So I feel it's still my favorite fashion item. Then I'm gonna move jewelry up. So it used to be handbags, makeup, and then jewelry, right? Clothing is always the last. I'm not not the most fashionable person when it comes to wearing clothes. I like it to be comfortable, breathable. The shorter the better because it's so freaking hot. I'm gonna bring jewelry up because it's been just a real joy to enjoy my jewelry pieces. And I'm moving makeup down, not because I don't love makeup. Look at it, I'm actually rushing to put as much makeup on my face and like put as much as I can because I do love putting on makeup. But because of the pandemic lately, it's not something that I reach for all the time. I'm a little lazier now, but it's still a big love. I feel like when things are better, I can go out more, I'm going to the office more. It is a joy to put a little bit of makeup on, put the face on and just look really, really pretty. So yeah, I'm gonna just change it up a bit just because of the time. So it's handbags, it's jewelry, makeup, and then clothing. Next from TCA Bass 129. You think you spent enough for the Kelly yet? When is the offer? Honestly, hand on heart, I have not been keeping track because I feel like after I got my Birkin, it's just pure joy now. I buy the things that I want to use. Granted, there are a couple of things that I'm like, maybe there was influence. For example, my Kelly belt. I thought I would wear it, and I should know better, right? If you've been following me for a while, you know my little drama with belts. I always say that I'm not a belt person, but I still bought a Gucci belt. I say I'm not a belt person, then I bought another belt, LV belt, and then I still sold them. And now with Hermes, I'm like, I'm not a belt person, but I bought a Hermes belt. It's like, I don't even get it. It's just that maybe in my heart, I want to be a belt person, but in reality, like I said earlier, the less the better, right? So why am I putting a belt on my body? So I would say there are a couple of things like that. But overall, nearly 90% of the stuff that I have bought, I really love. Like you see me wear all my shirts. Not that I have a lot, but I do wear my t-shirts from Hermes. I enjoy my ring, which let me just show you. My little ring. I actually, you know what? Come to think of it, I haven't worn this ring and my wedding band for the past month because if you watched another video, maybe a month ago, I have started to... it's a bit gross, I know. But I have started to get a little bit of... It's like contact dermatitis on my ring finger, and I swear I don't know what it is. So I have been letting the little skin on my hand rest. I have a bit of scarring because of it. Don't know if it's eczema or maybe it's just growing old. Your skin is extra sensitive. So yeah, I haven't worn my ring, but I actually, oh my gosh, love wearing this ring here with my wedding band, just stacked like this. Oh, I'm even thinking like maybe I should change my wedding band and just get a new ring from Hermes, which I already have, but we can always get another one. Then I love those. So I don't actually know if I have spent enough. I haven't counted. Maybe I should, but at the same time, I'm just letting the process be. Next question from Dark Soul Kid. How many tattoos do you have? Can I just say I have lost count? I do know the main, like the big ones. I've got like one here, I've got one on my neck, I've got one on my ankle. Wait, no, two on my ankles. I've got, I don't remember, wait. and then I have a back piece. So I guess the back piece is one piece because it's the whole back of my body and it goes like around to my waist. That took many sessions, but if you look at it, it's like one big tattoo or maybe two big tattoos. It's like one on my left side and one on my right side. It's like dish, dish. Lady Huang, hope you're doing well. I am, thank you. I hope you're doing well as well. Will you be adding some pieces from Cartier before the price increase? So this rumor of the price increase, I think I debunked it. I don't know if my essay doesn't know, but when I asked my essay in Singapore, I said, is there a price increase? Because if there's a price increase, I don't think I can buy it now, but it's nice to know if there is a price increase. And my essay said, not that they are aware of. There could be, but they have not heard any news. So because I don't know anything, maybe it's better to be oblivious. I am not adding any more Cartier pieces at the moment. If you watch one of our luxury live shows where we shared about our luxury buy list for this year, I do have one jewelry piece, which is either a panther ring, or maybe I will get one of the pendants. I haven't decided, but I can't be adding many more pieces. At most that I sort of dropped the love bracelet from my selection because, I don't know, I just want to be a little bit more responsible. I don't want to have so many bracelets on my hands. I don't even have time to wear like my JUC, so I really want to put some wear into my pieces before I consider adding more. Next, Hampshire Mummy. Did you buy the green Elma BB, or will you stock for a bamboo green mini Lindy? Hampshire Mummy, help me out. I feel like I really want the Elma BB. I had a long chat with Amy and she's like, don't do it, girl. And I'm like, yeah, I know. But I love the bag because the color speaks to me. It is, wow, I just love it. So I might secretly buy it and I won't tell all of you because I'm guilty of it. But I am trying to be good, okay? I am seriously telling myself that I don't need that bag and that it's gonna be a white elephant or a green elephant that's gonna be sitting in my cupboard. All of you do not like the green bag. Okay, well, I won't say all of you. I would say 80% of the people that watched that video did not like the green Elma BB, but I don't care because I love it. I'm being a brat, okay? I'm being a brat. I would love a bamboo green mini Lindy, but honestly, I don't think I would buy a mini Lindy in a bright color because realistically, it's... I don't want to be so strategic in all my purchases, but with Hermes, because they have such a high price point, it is not wise to spend crazy money on crazy colors that if one day I do need to resell it for whatever reason, they do not hold their resale value. You know, I know we're supposed to buy what makes our heart sing. You can do that, and I would do that for things that maybe are not that expensive. So though I do love a green mini Lindy, I would love a green mini Lindy, but for that kind of price point, it just makes sense and, you know, better sense to buy a color that is more neutral and would hold its resale value better. It's not that I always buy my bags to resell, it's just that these are very expensive items and you don't want to be losing crazy money on them anyway, right? And you can never tell what the future holds. Maybe one day, I don't know, maybe I want to buy a new car, which I probably will need to one day, but what if I need something or emergency money that, you know, instead of digging my savings, I can recycle the money in my handbags. And I think a lot of us do hope that these are in quote unquote investment pieces, right? So in my heart, the little bratty girl cat is like, get the green bamboo mini Lindy. Oh my god, it's so fun. But the adult cat is saying, you want a mini Lindy, buy smart. Don't be so bratty. Get the fun colors in the cheaper bags. Which is why the Elma BB is the cheaper version. I'm justifying it, okay? I'm justifying it. Maybe you'll see it. Alright, next. Oh, you know what? Sorry. For every video from now onwards, you will see me drink water because water is the 2022 goal, the resolution that Kat is going to drink at least 2.5 liters of water every day or more. Don't overdrink it. You can actually die from overdrinking, overhydration. But you know, you need to drink water. So every video, I know we're still subconscious, every video, get your glass of water, whether it's a Q&A video, it's a Lux Chit Chat, we are going to cheers together. I'm going to drink half of this. This is a 700 ml jug. Cheers. Let's go. Good job, Kat. Good job. Good job. Good job, people. Good job. Next, Kimion92, you have 2 questions. Would you do a video about your job and career, or is it my secret garden? I wonder, have I ever spoken about my job and my career? Have I? Maybe in one of those get to know me videos many years ago. Well, if you want me to do a video on my job and my career, I could, though I have to say I have a very strange job. I'm one of those that does everything. They call it one leg kick all kind of role. And I have been doing many different things in my my whole career, working life, that I'm at a point where I'm not really sure what my skills are. I do everything. So I'm the kind of person that doesn't really say no when it comes to roles. People will ask me, hey, do you want to try this out? And I'm like, if I think I can do it, and even if I don't know how to do it, we will figure it out. My role is non-technical, so it's more like management, it's more coordination, it's more, project driven. So it just requires tenacity, it requires flexibility, it requires a lot of stress and painful sleepless nights wondering what did I get myself into. Quite a bit of worrying, but at the same time it's different and exciting. It's not so business as usual, and I've been so wired to do work like that it's exciting. I feel like I've done so many different things. I can share a little bit if you want to hear it. I have been in a project to do banking implementations. I've been in projects to do finance transformations. I have been projects that do HR as well. What else have I done? I have done some product development where I created stuff. I think it's really fascinating, but at the same time, it's a kind of non-deep skill kind of work because it's just everything under the sky I would do. And right now I am in between capabilities, so which is why my videos are a little bit I guess erratic right now, because I'm trying to find time, and like this I'm so time poor that when I have a bit of spare moments, I actually literally sit at the couch and just veg out on the YouTube. I'm just like, I don't want to think of anything. In the back of my head, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I need to answer this email, I need to do this, I need to do that, and I try to switch it off because I know the moment I wake up on a Monday morning, it is go, and it can get quite overwhelming at times. So I don't really know how to explain my career, but if all of you are very curious, I definitely could do a video on that. How did I get into this role? I don't know, but yeah, I could do it. Next question from you is, do you consider that wearing a luxury item helps with your self-confidence? I do. Honestly, I do. I feel like when I wear my nice things, I feel better. Not so much of I'm showing off. It's just that I feel like I have done something for myself. And I've spoken about this. When I wear my handbags, I actually do not like people pointing out like, hey, nice Chanel bag, huh? I really do not like it. I get very self-conscious about it. In fact, when they do that, I'll be like, don't look at me. I don't like it. But when I wear it, I feel like my aura is all like, but when people point out, I'm like, yeah. It's kind of like me in my own little bubble. So I guess that's kind of like self-confidence. I feel good. But don't point it out. Alright, next question from Guilty Passion Addiction. Having quota bag store offer number 1 and hopefully number 2, will you still consider pre-loved B and K? Ooh, good question. Let me ponder over it while I draw my eyeliner. I'm so new to the Hermes brand with Hermes themselves, as in really exploring their ready-to-wear, their shoes. I love the makeup. I love perfume and fine jewelry. I think I'm really exploring it. So for me to say that I'm gonna, you know, not buy from them anymore and just start to go back to pre-love, I think it's a little bit too early. But logically, if I cannot get a particular color of a bag and I can get it much cheaper, not at the crazy 2, 3, 4 times price of a brand new bag, because some pre-love bags cost as much as a red retail bag. So if I can find a pre-love bag at a good price, not crazy 20, 30, 40,000, I will never pay that for pre-loved, and it is in a color that I cannot get anymore from Hermes, or it's just, you know, never offered again or really rare, and I really want it, I would never say no to pre-loved. However, I think my first preference would to try to get it in the store. Don't think it would be something that I would you know, do the whole journey and just spend crazily just to get a bag. It's about just I think just enjoying the experience, buying things that I would want to wear now and I want to use. I think my mindset has definitely changed when it come to shopping with Hermes. Like with LV, with Chanel, I actually started to explore a little bit more ready to wear with LV. So I bought my t-shirt, which actually I haven't worn for a while. Maybe I should wear it for another video. My t-shirt from them. I bought a couple of pairs of shoes. I have never bought any of their jewelry pieces. Doesn't really strike my fancy. Though I kind of, maybe I do like that. I will maybe one day, since they bought Tiffany. I have bought things like that. But I guess there's no this elusive bag at the end of the rainbow that, you know, make people all go crazy over and feel like you're spying just because of that. Because there's no bag for LV's, you know, to lure you into it. But naturally I was. For Chanel, I feel like I was buying other things than their bags. So I bought the watch, which is the J12. I have their jewelry pieces, which is like the Coco Crush, and has nothing to do with me wanting to buy some elusive bag from Chanel. So it was also exploratory to the other things at the store. I've got shoes. I haven't bought any of their clothes because really Chanel clothes are crazy expensive. Then with Hermes, hey, if there's a bag at the end of that, why not? And so happen, I do actually like their stuff. I don't like everything. Now, I'm not gonna be those crazy people that just buys everything because, you know, it just doesn't make sense. You buy what you use and what suits your lifestyle. Miss Karina Claire, how is your Apple Watch? Are you still reaching for your luxury watches? I'm not wearing my Apple Watch right now, but I've been wearing it. It's charging. I was saying this to my good friend here, Clara, that I totally dislike my Apple Watch because it has ruined me. I cannot stop wearing the Apple Watch. I constantly wear the Apple Watch. And now all my other luxury watches, my Hermes watch, my Cartier, my Chanel, my Omega, they're all resting peacefully in their boxes. It is so unfortunate. Oh my gosh, I have ruined myself. It's an amazing watch, okay? Don't get me wrong. I'm just kidding. I'm just saying that it is an amazing watch. I really love using it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my luxury watches, but I do know that I need to rotate my watches. So I guess like now that my watch is charging, it has a fast charging. So maybe for that 20 minutes, I should wear my J12 or at least wear my Hermes watch. But having said that, when I wear my luxury watches, I feel bougie, okay? I'm like, ooh, where have you been all my life? But then again, I kind of like the Apple Watch as well. So if you're thinking about getting it, be warned, your other watches is gonna take a back seat. Next from I am J. Hey Schindler. I hope so. I hope I'm saying that right. Does it feel like the LLL pushes you to do more luxury purchases than you would otherwise? So I think LLL is the luxury live show live stream. Good question. does it push me to buy more luxury? It definitely introduces me to more luxury because we talk about it so much. We do topics on luxury, we do topics on new luxury, new releases, we talk about brands. So it definitely makes me more aware of a variety of things. And of course, when the Luxies are all just going at it and talking about all kinds of luxury things, it definitely makes me more aware. Does it push me to buy more? It doesn't, because I don't have unlimited funds. But if I did have unlimited funds, I'm pretty sure it would. Because I don't have unlimited funds, I still have to buy what suits me. It makes me more aware, for sure. And I definitely found more things from it, but I don't feel like I have bought more things because of the show. And honestly, other than YouTube, when I go out into the real world, when I do my work and I do my, my classes and I do my regular things, I don't talk about luxury. I don't. It's like in the other question is how it builds self-confidence. I actually do not bring it up. It's not a conversation. But when I'm on my YouTube or on the live, or I'm talking with friends who are also part of the luxury community, oh my gosh, we go on and on and on. It's like a never-ending story of bags, luxury, jewelry. It's just like overload. Okay, we don't want to talk about that. Can we just get back to the real life? Because it is fun, right? It is a passion. So hopefully the luxury live show lets all of you talk about luxury without any judgment, and just enjoy everybody's opinions, and yeah, enjoy, because it's just things, right? It's just things. Spencer and Jam, video on the Hermes card holder, please. Oh, I don't have it with me. I do have the Hermes card. Oh, you know what? Let me just go and grab it, okay? Let me go and grab it. I have my Hermes card holder, which is actually the Kelvy Duo. So I have one side is the coin pouch, and then one side is the card holder. This color is in vert jade. Don't you think it would match the Elma baby? Anyway, no. Stop it, cat, stop it. Alright, so yeah, I will do a video on this. It will be a pretty short video, but I do have some opinions on this little card holder. I have been using it as my everyday wallet right now. I changed it up from the, I changed it up from the Fendi Nano Baguette because, yeah, just need to use my things, right? So I am using this right now and I have been enjoying it. Next from Who Kimi 20, your favorite daily handbag to carry. I actually took it out for this question and it is not luxury. I have been using this bag, yeah, I think for the past month since I came back to Singapore. It is my Le Sport Sac Hello Kitty bag. This was the limited edition Hello Kitty bag that, yeah, it's just limited edition. This was the, what, 50th? Was this the 50th year? I can't recall right now, but a lot of people went crazy over this collection and then it sold out for a while, but it came back in stock. So I actually have the, I don't know this model, but I have been just using it for going out, carrying it as a crossbody bag. I really love this Hello Kitty, like across like a banner. What is this, like a Miss Universe satchel over me? I love it. So this is my favorite daily handbag to carry at the moment. But from a luxury perspective, because we are a luxury channel, I am enjoying my Bottega. So I've been kind of swapping between the two. When I feel like I should be using my handbags, I grab my Bottega. But the days that I know it's gonna rain and I'm be running around and I'm sweating, then we go for the Le Sport Sac. Right, next question from Ice Latte. What is your favorite CNY snack? Keropok. Okay, I love keropok. Keropok is basically a piece of fried shrimp. What is it? It's a fried cracker. It's a cracker that is made of either shrimp, fish. Is it crab as well? I think these two, yeah. Fish and prawns, usually shrimp. And it would be like that you need to deep fry it and then it will expand really large. It's so yummy and salty and oily and crispy, and the crunch is just, oh my gosh, I love keropok. It's so addictive. You will get sore throat by the end of a whole container, because once you start, you can't stop. It's just crunch, 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 crunch. It's just, oh, I love keropok. Oh my gosh, you know what? I just remembered. I love, every Chinese New Year, it's a must to eat layer cake. I love layer cake. Singapore has a brand Bengawan Solo. They are actually Indonesian, and I think they're based. Then they've got lots and lots of outlets in Singapore. They have the layer cake, which reminds me I should be buying some layer cake. I love. So Bengawan Solo layer cake is basically layer cake. So it's layers and layers and layers of this very densely packed, spiced cake that is a little bit vanilla, cinnamon, really, really buttery and dense with all kinds of oils. So good, so rich, really unhealthy, but I love it. What I love to do is sit down, cut a few slices and just peel it layer by layer and eat one layer at a time. I don't go in with the whole cake. I would just sit there and peel it, because that's just the right thing to do when you eat layer cake. When I see people eat a whole chunk of it, I'm like, oh my gosh, you've ruined the cake. That's not the way to do it. You peel it layer by layer. The final question is from FNA012. Thoughts on the LV Lockme range? I love the Lockme range. I have the Lockme BB, the one that's a black bag, a turn lock. It's a great bag. They have many bags right now. They have the Lockme, they have the Lockme BB bag. They also have it in a tote, which is the Lockme tote. Wallet on a wallet with chains also have that. I think it's a unique design, and because they use the I think it's Tyrolean leather, the one that has a bit of grain, it is more durable. So if you're thinking about a classic looking bag that is not too out there, not too many logos, and just like a little bit of it, I think the Lockme range is a really, really good one. Okay, those are all the questions for today's Q&A. So thank you to everyone for asking these questions to me. If you want to participate in next month's Q&A, please do follow me on my Instagram. My Instagram handle is up here, and yeah, I will post a story where you can just ask me a question and I will put it together in a video like this. And hopefully next time it won't be a get ready together, unless you kind of like this. It's sort of more casual. Maybe I kind of feel like I'm more productive and more multitasking. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that notification bell as well so you don't miss out on my next video. And Happy New Year to everyone who's celebrating if I don't see you in my next video. And if you don't see me, at least I've wished you Happy New Year. Everyone, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you then. Bye!